Good morning, everybody. So amongst all the excitement of the Dallara IndyCar mod, I got slightly distracted, and I meant to tell you about this mod. Not just the Z4, the Z4 comes as part of it. But I want to preface this, I suppose, by saying I like GT3 cars. I know they're absolutely everywhere, and I get that a lot of people find them quite boring, but I think they're absolutely amazing. I think the GT3 class has done absolutely wonders for sports car racing, and it's probably healthier than it's ever been. So with that, I came across this mod, I think via Reddit, because it's not publicly available, but it is publicly available. You have to contact the modder directly, but they respond super quickly and always send out the updates to the mod really promptly. I mean, I've had this mod maybe a fortnight, and I'm constantly getting emails from the creator with new updates and things like that. Really, really diligent. It comes with so much, really. I've only played around with bits of it, but mainly because I really like the GT3 cars in this. What it adds, I actually think is well worth it. But what else do you get in the mod? You get the Radical SR3. There is the Ford GT40 GTE LM to expand that class. Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo, Ferrari Challenge. There's a bunch of other cars in there, and the best thing about it is that it comes packaged really nicely. So if you are a little bit on the fence about modding Automobilista 2, you get this mod in a nice neat package with really clear instructions, and all you have to do is unpack it. They pack it with the mod enabler, so all you have to do is drag it into your Automobilista 2 files, open up the mod enabler, and drag everything across. It's really that simple. So if you did want to experiment with some mods, then this is the place to go. I will leave a link to the author's YouTube channel in the comments, and also I should have some footage of Sugo going around, and that's a new track that's come out from the Automobilista 2 modding team, the Project Cars 2 modding team rather. And yeah, it's always nice to have a good track. It's not a track we get to race very often. It was obviously in Project Cars 2, and it's just a good solid track. It maybe feels a little bit different to the stock Automobilista 2 content. How can I describe it? It maybe feels a little bit more slippery and a little less grainy. But this is probably a combination of driving a modded car on a modded track. But yeah, so how do these GT3 cars feel? Well, I don't think they're quite as detailed as the content is, like the stock content, and I suppose it can't be, but it does do an amazing job. Like the mid-engined cars feel like mid-engine cars. You know, they're a little bit more oversteery, a little bit lighter. The front engine cars feel as you would expect, like the Aston Martin and the BMW are kind of a little bit more weighty feely, because you know all the weight is over the front wheels. And I think this is my favorite one, the Z4. Also just a really cool looking car, and how lovely does it look in the Mark VDS livery. But let me just show you why I really like this. If you're really into your endurance racing and your GT3 racing, I'll show you something in just a sec. Okay, so if you look on the car selection screen here, so these are our standard GT3s, the ones that come with Automobilista 2. Wonderful. So what are all these? So these are the Liqui-Moly Bathurst Torvile liveries. If you really wanted to run like a perfect recreation of that, so we've got the Porsche, the Bentley, I mean come on, the Boatley, with all the liveries that run at... I mean, let's have a look at the Bentley. Oh, look at that gorgeous beast. Love this car to bits. Come on, give us a nice view. There we go, much better. So yep, there's the Bentley. BMW, another Z4, the Audi, and also we got here. So this is the old Blancpain Endurance series, what you now know as the Fanatec GT World Challenge, is it now? I think it's gone through a few iterations. You got the Lamborghini Huracan, the Aston Martin, another Z4, the Audi. Let's try the Audi. Yep, we got all the WRT liveries. Let's check that one out. Gorgeous. So you can see like the amount of work that's gone into this. ADAC GT Masters. This one's got an even more unusual one in it. This one's got the the Corvette C7R. Look at that. Let's check this one out. How cool's that? Nürburgring 24. A full set of liveries that race that race. And the last one is the Spa 24 Hours. Have I shown you every car yet? Oh, yeah, so we've got... There's the 488 GT3. Come on, Automobilista 2. Let's zoom out a little bit. Forgot how cool that livery was. Lovely looking car. And I'll show you the... What else haven't I shown you? The Huracan. Livery select. Oh, good grief. I remember this car. I mean, you couldn't miss that. The Arc Bratislava car. I remember this. Absolutely gross. But, yep, there's the Lamborghini Huracan. And I think I've shown you everything. Now, the BMW we already sort of have. I don't think there was anything else in any of the other classes. We'll have a look at the Aston Martin. Actually, where did the... Yeah, there we go. That's the Golf livery. What did it come in? So that one only comes in the Golf. That's the showroom. Yeah, and there we go. So like I said, if you enjoy your endurance racing and you enjoy your sports car racing, particularly things like the Bathurst 12-hour, Nürburgring, Spa, you can have a really cool, authentic set of liveries and cars that you wouldn't always have in the game. And I know I've said this a few times already on previous videos recently, but it's really worth learning how to mod Automobilista. It really is. Like, it's not that difficult. It's no more difficult than installing Pure or Sol is on Assetto Corsa, honestly. Like, make the effort and you can have all these cool things.